5G has become a hot topic of discussion, especially when buying a smartphone. Oh, what's the best 5G smartphone for under 1,000 ringgit? Oh, what's the best 5G smartphone for under 1,500 ringgit? Oh, what's the best flagship 5G smartphone? Enough! No need to ask anymore. We will be publishing a series of videos telling you what the best 5G smartphone is for your specific budget. And if you don't like it, we'll also offer a few alternatives for different types of people. Today, we're hitting Wait, before we continue with the video, I have an important announcement to make. SoyaCincau's is hiring! We are looking for driven, like-minded individuals to join our growing team. But wait, you might be wondering, why would I want to work here? Well, let me show you. You get to work here with some of the most incredible creatives.
Dude, Honda City sebiji macam BMW 3 You comparing that cheap car to the ultimate driving machine? Wake up!
You get access to incredible studios like this and all of this cool equipment.
I'm trying to work here. Can you get out of here? What the?
You also get free parking.
Wait, get out of the way!
So, are you interested? Hit the link below to see what positions we have available. At this price point, there aren't a whole lot of options because, let's face it, 5G is still considered a new feature, so it hasn't fully trickled down yet. But there are a couple of good options considering the price. The Poco M4 5G has the benefit of being literally the cheapest 5G smartphone you can buy brand new right now. It is priced at 699 ringgit for the base model with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. If you want more, there is a 6 gigs and 128 gig variant for 899 ringgit. At its core, the phone is powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 700 processor. This is an entry-level processor, but considering the price, it's not unexpected. Up front, you get a 6.58-inch Full HD Plus LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate, which is nice. For photos, there is a 13-megapixel camera at the back that gets assistance from a 2-megapixel depth camera. In front, there is a 5-megapixel shooter for your selfies. While it only supports 18-watt fast charging, it does get a 5,000 mAh battery and a 22.5-watt charging brick in the box. Xiaomi's Redmi Note 11S is the cheapest Redmi Note device with 5G that you can buy. At 999 ringgit, you get a MediaTek Dimensity 810 processor with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. That makes it one of the more powerful phones on the list, and paired with those internals, you get a 6.6-inch Full HD Plus LCD display, also supporting 90Hz refresh rate. If you want high-resolution photos, this phone does come with a 50-megapixel main camera plus an 8-megapixel ultra-wide and 2-megapixel macro camera. Just keep in mind that more megapixels don't always translate into better photos. Other notable bits include a 13-megapixel selfie shooter up front, a pair of stereo speakers, and a 5,000 mAh battery with 33-watt fast charging. Alternatively, if you don't want a Xiaomi device, you can pick up the Honor X8 5G. Priced at 999 ringgit, the phone isn't the most powerful device with a Snapdragon 480 Plus processor at its core. But you do get 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage. Probably the most disappointing thing about this device is the screen. You'll find a 6.5-inch display up front, which is a nice size, but it only packs a 720p HD resolution, which in 2022 I find unacceptable for nearly 1,000 ringgit. At least the other suspects stay quite competitive with a 5,000 mAh battery, 22.5-watt fast charging, and a 48-megapixel main camera, flanked by two 2-megapixel depth sensors. For selfies, you're looking at an 8-megapixel selfie shooter. Now, if I'm being honest, there really aren't many devices from 2022 that you can buy for under 1,000 ringgit with 5G support. That's kind of why the Honor X8 sneaked through. But if you're willing to spend just a tiny bit more, I have an honorable mention in the form of the Realme 9 Pro 5G. For that extra cash, you're looking at a more capable Snapdragon 695 processor, which makes it the most powerful smartphone on this list. It also features 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. If you need more memory, there is a variant that bumps RAM up to 8 gigs for 1,199 ringgit. Up front, the phone features a 6.6-inch Full HD Plus LCD display with a 120Hz refresh rate. Though personally, I think an OLED panel would have rounded this phone out really nicely. Other goodies include a 64-megapixel camera system with an 8-megapixel ultra-wide and 2-megapixel macro sensor for versatility. In front, there is a 16-megapixel selfie shooter, and keeping the lights on, you'll find a 5,000 mAh battery with support for 33-watt fast wired charging via USB-C. Unfortunately, it only comes with a single speaker, but there is a 3.5mm headphone jack. Alright, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. What 5G phone would you recommend for under 1,000 ringgit? Leave them in the comments below. What other lists or guides would you like to see? Let us know below too. And in the meantime, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.